When launching an online business, have you ever wondered what it takes to get you to your first $1,000 per month and what will grow that to $10,000 per month or even $100,000 per month? Well, each of these milestones requires different things from you as a creator or an entrepreneur. And in this video, we're going to deconstruct what separates $1 million per year online business from a online business making about $1,000 per month. If you want to see more videos like this one helping you grow your online knowledge business, please click like and subscribe below. Hey everyone, I'm Brian McAnulty. I'm the founder of Heights Platform, the online course creation software that helps you monetize your knowledge and get your customers results. So to start off, I've been in business for almost 13 years now, and I've been a freelancer for many years before that. And I've been through all of these stages here. And what we're going to talk about in this video is what each stage has to work on to progress to the next stage. So no matter where you are in your journey as a creator or entrepreneur, this video should be able to help you figure out how you can get from where you're at to that next stage and then continue to advance from there. Now, we could talk about going beyond that and even looking at what it takes to make a 8 or 9 figure business. But now, once you get to that point, we're really looking at processes and scale at a really big level. So for the most part, you're going to need a substantial team behind you to create a business of that size. And for the purpose of this video, we're focusing on the $10,000 per year up to $1 million per year, because this is something that's much more possible for an individual creator to earn on their own. It's common for entrepreneurs to get stuck in their progression from one of these stages to the next, because often this is going to require a significant shift in how you're running your business in order to multiply your earnings and reach that next level. So has this been something that's happened to you? And if it has, then how did you overcome it? Please share with us in the comments below and tell us your story. All right, so stage one, that is earning up to $1,000 per month with your online business. So in order to get to stage one here, it's really doesn't require that much. You don't have to be perfect at things. In fact, you can mess a real lot of things up. You just have to start coming up with some kind of product, some kind of idea, and figure out who you can sell that product or service to. Now, for me, I started as a freelance graphic designer back before I started my business, which was a web design business and which now turned into a software company. For me, once I found those couple clients, I never really paid too much attention to, well, how much am I earning per month and all of that. And it's once you get a couple clients or a couple customers, it's pretty easy to get up to that $1,000 per month. And the problem becomes, well, how can you earn more than that? And eventually you're going to have to sit and look and take a minute to actually look at the amount of customers you have, the amount that you're charging them, and figure out how much time it's taking you and if that actually you have a way to grow it. So you either need to figure out a way to make sure your price is high enough or make sure you're getting enough customers. There are a lot of ways that you can get up to this $1,000 per month mark in your online business. The potential pitfall here that is going to hold most people back is simply not getting their business launched. So you need to actually launch it. You need to get it out there. You need to start trying to talk to potential customers and actually selling that product or service that you have to provide. And really, if you look back at it, if you're someone who just reached that level now or has been at that level, maybe you passed that level now, but if you look back at how you got to that level, chances are you spent a good amount of a period of months maybe that you weren't really doing much. You were considering all these other things you need for the business that in the long term, if you look back on it, you probably don't really need. So you wanted to get your logo perfect. You wanted to get your business cards ready. You want to get all these other things set up where in the end, you probably didn't really need that to go out and get your first customer. Really, the most important thing is getting that first customer, getting those first few customers, figuring out how you can provide the best service possible to them or offering the best product possible, and using any feedback you get from them to improve how you're selling your product and your service and improve what your product or service actually is for that next customer. So now we look at stage two, which is $10,000 per month. And for most creators or entrepreneurs, this is a really significant milestone because $10,000 per month is about 120,000 US dollars per year. If you look at it that way, that is a six-figure income, and that is a great earning from an individual online business that you've created. So it's a great milestone to reach, and it's one that a lot of entrepreneurs are going after. But what is the difference to actually get you there from the $1,000 per month? So the $1,000 per month, you figured out something that you could sell it. You found a couple people to sell it to, but there's probably a lot of mistakes along the way and a lot of things that you're going to have to optimize and improve in order to really get that substantial difference from that 1,000 to 10,000. So a lot of creators will get stuck, as I mentioned, in this period where they're really trying to get to that $10,000 per month, but maybe they're at 1 to 2,000, or maybe they're even at 5,000 or so, but they just can't get to that next level and get up to 10,000. So what's required there? Well, really, you need to, at this point, figure out how you can really optimize and improve your product and improve how you're offering your product. So you want to have an actual audience that you're starting to build and actually start attracting customers, so that way you don't have to spend all day long going out there and trying to sell your product. And you want to really improve the service and the product that you're offering, so it's a lot more simple for your customers to be able to purchase from you, and it's a lot more simple for you to be able to basically know your numbers and know what you need to do in order to get that $10,000 per month. So later on in this video, I'm going to explain with a calculator that we have on our website, actually, what it's actually going to take for the $1,000 per month versus the $10,000 per month versus the $100,000 per month. But before we get to that, I want to explain a little bit now into stage 3, or the $100,000 per month. So $1 million per year business. Now, you have some sales coming in here and there, but when you want to change that to $1 million business, now you have to have a process really dialed in for how you are acquiring customers consistently. Because no matter how you look at it, chances are when you're running a business that's $1 million per year business, in order to do that, likely you're going to have to get a few sales every single day. And that's really the difference with all of this. So you need to not only have your product or your service really, really dialed in at this point, but you need to have some kind of audience or some kind of process where you're able to guarantee yourself some certain amount of sales every single day. And that is really an easy way. Once you know that you have to do that, now you can look backwards and say, well, what can I sell? What can I do? How can I sell it? How can I promote it to actually get myself to that point? Because the challenge here, right, is that you could have the great product, you could have the good skill at selling, but if you want to reach the $1 million per year, then you really need to have that all running consistently and this real dialed in machine. Because if you think about it, yeah, maybe you can get a few sales in one day, but if that doesn't happen every day, then that might not be enough for the $1 million per year business, for example. So you really need to have all of that dialed in. And what I want to show now is just some examples on our website for a pricing calculator, so we can look at what's it going to take to get the $1,000 per month, what's it going to take to get the $10,000 per month, and what's it going to take to get the $100,000 per month. All right, so here we are on our website, heightsplatform.com, and we have this calculator here that I want to use to show you how many sales are needed to get you to the $1,000 per month level, the $10,000 per month level, and the $100,000 per month level. So if you want to follow along and try this calculator out for yourself, go to heightsplatform.com and then scroll all the way to the bottom of the site and click on pricing calculator. And you'll get to this same page here, and you just scroll down and you'll see the calculator. And so I know this says online course pricing calculator and membership site, but really this can work for any business. So ignore that it says course price here, and we're just going to use this for the purpose of showing any business. Basically, your price times your number of sales. That's going to be the main thing we're looking at right here, right now. So if you want to try just using a regular calculator on your phone or something as well, you could do that. So what we have right now is we put in $3.99 for the product price, and then 3 for our number of sales. And right away, we're getting $11.97. So we're over the $1,000 per month level if we sell 3 things at $3.99. We're also showing costs here because this is your credit card processing fees. chances are with any online business nowadays, you're selling things by collecting credit card payments. So you're going to have some kind of fee for that, even if you don't have other expenses like advertising costs or costs of a product. So what you're going to end up here, this is going to automatically calculate the subtraction of credit card processing fees for you. So 3 sales per month would get you that $1,000 per month level. And if you're a new creator, that probably doesn't seem too daunting, but if you just started out as an entrepreneur, that might still be a little bit much for you to say, well, I just started out. How am I going to start getting 3 sales a month right away? Well, there's another way we could look at this. So let's say we add a zero and make this 30 sales. Now, with 30 sales, we're at about $12,000. So that would be how much you would need for the whole year if you were going to have a $1,000 per month business. So now when you look at this as a new creator, if you said, okay, well, if I had 30 sales for the whole year, that probably seems pretty achievable, I would think, because really that's not that much. So 30 sales over an entire year with a $399 product will get you that $1,000 per month level. Now, if we go and add another zero, now we are at the $120,000 level. So this is the $10,000 per month level now. So if we want to get to the $10,000 per month level, we need to be able to get 300 sales of a $399 product. Now, an interesting thing to look at this for is that 300 is still less than 1 sale per day. So less than a sale per day at $399 will get you to that $10,000 per month level. Now, let's add one more zero here. And now we're at the $1 million a year level or $100,000 per month. And now 3,000 sales, now that's a real lot. So that means you need multiple sales every single day if you're going to get to the $1 million per year level here. And so if you are an entrepreneur and you're starting your online business and you're thinking, oh, well, maybe I'm going to earn $1 million next year, probably not unless you've figured out these numbers. So the 3,000 sales at $399, that may seem overwhelming to you or even unachievable, but the important thing to look at here is now that you have these numbers, you can work backwards from that and figure out, okay, now that I know this is what's required to get that $1 million per year, now you can figure out, well, what can I do to get me that number of sales? And you can work backwards from that. And that's going to make the goal a lot more achievable for you. Because if you don't even know the numbers, then you're not going to hit the $1 million per year level, definitely. But let's make this a little bit simpler than the $399. Let's say that we have 1 sale, and let's say that our product price is $1,000. So if you're selling some kind of higher level product, it could be an online course or digital product or coaching kind of service. You're selling that for $1,000. Now you need 1 sale to get you to around that $1,000 per month level. And so now if we got 10 sales, now we're at $10,000 per month. 100 sales is the 100,000, and now 1,000 sales, that's what gets us the million. So basically you could do this in the calculator as well. 1,000 times 1,000, that is your $1 million. So basically I would encourage you to try this out with a few different things. Think of what is the product that you want to sell? How much do you want to sell that for? And then how many sales do you actually need in order to reach that goal that you're after? And if you're at a certain spot right now, how many more sales do you need to get to that next stage? All right, I hope this video was helpful for you. Again, so it doesn't matter where you are at now in your journey. If you haven't started yet, if you're just about trying to make that $1,000 per month, if you've passed that $1,000 per month and you're trying to get to the $10,000 per month, or if you're at $10,000 per month and you're trying to get to that $1 million a year mark. So wherever you are in your online business now, that's fine. And everybody has different goals. So maybe you don't want to achieve even that $1 million per year mark. Maybe you're trying to create this business as something that you do on the side to earn a little bit of extra income. But using the strategies in this video, now you know how to figure out what is required and what you have to do as a business owner in order to get from one level to the next. So I hope this video was helpful. If you want to learn more about building an online business and about building an online course business specifically, then check out this next video.